Andrew, and welcome. As you can see, we're just going to finish off the next part of the prison now. So here we go. But what I've decided to do, I've decided to add on to a bit of the prison, which we're going to use this big part, which is going to be across here. But I won't do that part today, and I won't even tell you what it's going to be. But I'll start putting a bit of the brick in that we're going to need to use, and then we'll just add on. But all this is going to be is one big extension. But I won't tell you what it is yet. Which, like I say, it's going to be an extension of the prison, but I'm not going to tell you what's going to be used for anything at the minute. Right, so as you can see, this is your segregation cells here, type thing. So this is going to be the main one. I'm going to take these off because I just don't like how the way that's sitting at the minute. So we're going to have a bit of a reshuffle of that, I think. Sorry if I am changing it around, but I'm just trying to rejig it myself to get used to it, type thing. And then we'll make sure that it's how it is, type thing, and then we'll be more or less ready to go. But like I say, guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you ever so much. I was due to go on GTA with Thomas, but he must be busy today. But he hasn't notified us to that effect quite yet. But no doubt I'll speak to him later. Right, so here we go. We'll just knock all this out, and then we'll be ready. So like I say, guys, we'll just tell you what the next bit's gonna be in a minute. Once we've knocked all this back. Right, we'll leave that bit because I know what that is. But we'll also take this bit out. But the other bit's staying where what I've just put there now, so but don't forget, guys, we don't stream very long on this one, especially if children's watching it, because kids can't sit for too long. But we're just gonna do it like that. Right, so what our next plan of action is, guys, we're gonna start putting the doors in here now for the cells in each one, and then we'll start building them up. Sorry that it has took us so long, but like I say, I haven't been very well over the last few times we've been on here, so I do apologise about that. That is taking a while. But hopefully it should be more or less ready to, you'll see the light at the end of the tunnel type thing, hopefully. Well, I'm hoping you will anyway. But Just see how it goes. But I'm just saying to a lot of my friends lately who's got Minecraft, it annoys me because when you want help from them, I'm too busy, and then when they know you're building, they'll come and give you a hand. I mean, don't get us wrong, I like help on this, you know, because they know a bit more about it than I do. But it just comes very, very annoying that it just doesn't sort of sit right with me that, yeah. Yeah. Right, so there's your doors and all that in. But what we might do, we might extend it a bit further forward. I don't know yet. It just depends. Because bearing in mind it's only going to be 2 bed cells on each. And then we'll make it up. But all this has got to be built up to accommodate the next part. But it's only going to be built up by 2 bricks. Like 2 layer. But we'll do it right round. And I'll show you the next part of call that we'll be doing. Then we'll build this wall up in each one. Again, and just build it all up. But like I say, guys, these Minecraft streams aren't really long because you get like young kids watching it and they just won't sit long enough. I think about 30 minutes is usually the norm for streams like this. But like I've told you before, it's good that we do get the people watching, and it's good that people know that we always on together type thing and work as a team. That's how I've always looked at things. So right, there you go. So we've got sound. At least that's one good thing. If you're buffering, I am sorry, but that's not probably down to me. It's probably just down to the weather. But never mind. Right, so what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna give it a bit of sort of a gothic look, if you like. Just like every other brick. And we'll put the roof things at the back. I hate doing this because it's a laborious task, but it just has to be done slow. So then it's like every other brick that you work from type thing. Right, and then we'll do the same. So instead of going on that one, you just do it like that type thing, and then that's it. So then just put one there. Right, so that's sort of like gothic like, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that'll do. Right, so that's how that is. And then once that's been put in, you just put like slabs over the top. It's like a roof space. And then once you've done that bit, then it's just the main roof to do. And then you more or less finish this top bit, bottom bit, sorry. But we'll do the roof now. If you still want to give us a hand with this prison, you're more than welcome to. As long as you don't grief me world, you're more than welcome to give us a hand. And I'd like to just take this opportunity to thank everyone who's looked at this video. I know they haven't commented, but I do really appreciate everything you have done. And I'd like to just thank Thomas for all his support over the last time that we became friends again. Like I say, guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you have done, thank you ever so much. It does mean a lot to me that you do stick in and give everyone a bit of support on this channel. I know it's been a laborious time, but it's just how it is, unfortunately. But there you go. But you still get the odd person who just comes and grieves anywhere, which is not down to us type thing, but it's just how it is, unfortunately. And I know what you'll be thinking. I'm going to take that off, I don't like that. I've got another idea for it. Will be I know what you'll be thinking while you're sitting watching that. Why doesn't he just do stick out peak type thing? Well, I'm going to now, but I'll show you how to do that in a couple of seconds, which is just like that. So we'll do all this and then we'll show you the next bit. Like I say, I am sorry for how long it's taken, but I haven't been 100%, shall we say. But I am sort of fighting, well, I'm not fighting fit again, but I'm better than I was. Weekend just gone type thing. I literally thought I was dying, but as it happened, it hasn't gone that way, thank God. I just take all this out and start again. Because we haven't put the other bit of roof, bit of ceilings on yet for the other cells. Like I say, I hope you have enjoyed the stream while it's been active over the last 4 or 5 times. And as I've told you, this prison's going to be sort of gothic like once it's all done. I know in my head how it's going to look like, but it's just trying to put it into practice, especially on your own. God. But we'll get there. Didn't say that there. Right, so basically guys, that's how it's gonna look like with the full roof on for the cells, and then we'll be more or less ready to go. Sorry I didn't stream yesterday, but like I said, just didn't feel well enough, because if I streamed yesterday this would have been part 6. But what I'm thinking of doing, if Thomas isn't going to be on today, I might just do part 6 continuous after this. And then what I'm thinking is got 2 seconds.
Alright, just seeing if you're getting on.
No, not yet. Yeah, so what I was saying is, guys, if we're just trying to get as much of this build done as I can, then it's half the battle, because it is going to be an epic build once it's all finished, type thing. But we'll just work it as it is, type of thing, and then we'll let you know what's going on. But I do love everyone's support on here. It does mean a lot to me that you do stick around. And I usually don't give shout outs to people, because I'm breaking the rules myself, but XP72, if you like aviation, he does flight simulations every other day, I think it is now, so please watch out for it. But he is doing an epic fly, I think it is, on Thursday, and I know he's streaming tomorrow, Wednesday, so please watch out for it. Right, so that's basically the thickness of the roof, and then we'll put the next bit in. But like I say, guys, thank you ever so much for joining, if you have done. It's like I've said, it means a lot to me that you do stick around in your busy schedules, because I know I still get skilled kids watching on lunchtime breaks on the phones and things like that. I don't agree with kids taking the iPads or phones into school, but it's like I've told you before, it's like a learning curve for those who need it. Because in some schools now, you are allowed to take your own iPads in. I know that. Because I've got a I'm not going to mention his name, but I have got a friend who takes her iPad into school. She's told me that. And when she is educating, like in classes, she's allowed to use her own instead of the class one, which I think's a good idea. But I think just because you take your own iPad in, it's they restrict you what they sort of do on it. So basically, even though it is your iPad, the school can still take over it. they can like restrict what you watch as well whilst in classes, which I can't say I blame her. Well, I blame the school, I mean, because they've got to restrict things, which is fair comment. And what I think's good for that is the school can also restrict the time that they allowed on in classes as well, unless they're using it for education purposes. But when we were at school, we never used to have iPads or anything. We used to have computers, but we never used to have like the technological mobile phones that they do now. But it's just how it is. Right, so there you go. Right, we'll just do the edging at the back, and then we'll just finish doing the corner bits. Like I've told you before, guys, technology is marvellous when it works. So that's basically it for the technology side of it. Right. So there you go. There's your cells made up, and I'll show you inside one. I know it's a bit dark, but I'll stick you some night vision in so you can see. And that's the size of them, type thing. Hi whoever's just joined, and welcome. If you haven't been on this channel before, you're more than welcome to stay in chat. Good morning or good afternoon, and thanks for watching. Yeah, I mean, so that's basically how technical.
Apple ILB, this is Humber Coast Guard. You switch to channel 0 on standby, over.
This is how technical it can be, guys, for what it is. But I'll show you how technical it's going to be in a second, because we're going to stick a
Sierra 5 Delta, Humber.
we're going to stick a window there, and stick a window there, type thing, and then just keep going along. The windows don't have to be sort of symmetrical anyway, as long as it's sort of nearest to where they need to be, type thing, you know. So we'll see. Sorry if you can hear me scanner blaring, guys, but I think there's an incident coming in. Right, so there you go. Right, so there's your windows, type thing, and then we'll stick the doors and that in, and then we'll do the next bit. Right, guys, we'll go down into the next level.
Lifeboat, this is Humber Coast Guard.
We'll go down to the next level now. Oh, where?
Lifeboat, this is Humber Coast Guard. Task to locate and assist a surfer in difficulties just off Seaton Sluice Harbour. First informant is in the dunes. He believes he's been caught in a rip.
Oh my god. That doesn't sound fair. That doesn't sound nice. Right, guys, as you can see, that's the cells. For this next level.
Live lifeboat, this is Humber Coast Guard and your ETA, sir, ETA.
I know it's I know it's pretty low, but it doesn't really matter. But
This is Humber Coast Guard, comms broken, confirm 4 minutes.
what we should have done was actually made the
Lifeboat, this is Humber Coast Guard, roger.
bit higher to the air in there, but it doesn't really matter because you can still walk around. It's just going to be a bit cramped type thing. But we'll see how it goes in a second. But we'll do the next bit. Because failing that, if we do have to heighten the wall, we'll just take some of the floor off, heighten it, and then put the floor back down again. I'd rather not do that because it's been it's just how it is. But
I'm on mobile, Humber, roger. Are you ready for your tasking?
so here we go. I think it's the second launch that Amble's had this time round.
I'm on mobile, Humber. Are you ready for your tasking, over?
Yeah, he's
I'm on mobile, Humber, roger. You are tasked to report to the high-risk missing male last seen in the Amble area. Request you proceed to Butts car park and liaise with the police. Conduct a riverside search from the 1068 bridge west to the next dam at the cottage. You are searching for a missing male last seen wearing a dark top with white arms, over.
yeah, great. That's how that's how it works, you know. You get two incidents in, different ones, more or less the same time. A high risk male and a bloomin' surfer who's got himself into difficulties. I mean, I know I'm going to be probably the sound awful here, but who's more of a priority, a high risk male or the surfer? Yeah. But never mind. Yeah, I mean, it just makes me laugh, you know, how
Lifeboat, this is Humber Coast Guard, update from first informant, surfer now back on beach, safe and well, happy for you to stand down.
right, he's been stood down anyway, so doesn't matter. But mind, I think he should help with this high risk male now. Mind, he probably will. Anyway, if I'd known that lot. Right, so there you go, guys. That's the next lot of cells.
Mobile, this is Humber Coast Guard.
But we'll make the doors a wee bit bigger.
Mobile, this is Humber Coast Guard. How far have you got to run to be unseen, over? Mobile, this is Humber Coast Guard. We have another tasking for yourselves. If you can start heading towards Amble.
What the heck is going on? You know, guys, this...
Live mobile, this is Humber Coast Guard. It's the Warkworth Castle car park. Sierra 5 Delta is on scene. Could I get that crew list again, over? Live mobile and your ETA once you've calculated it.
So it's Amble mobile out, Blythe mobile out now on separate taskings. But it just...
Live Humber, roger.
This is how busy it's getting in the space of a few minutes. But see, it makes me laugh because sometimes you get no taskings whatsoever and then you'll get 2 or 3 like this just off the run. Crazy. But never mind. Right. And I don't know why I put that stupid little plinth in. Just doesn't work. Never mind. Right. Right, so these are the other cells. I know it feels pretty crammed, but it doesn't really matter. But it still works. It's what I like about it. It still works. Right, so what we're going to do, guys, we're just going to fill this bit in. And then we're going to call it a day. So I'm going to go and get some dinner pretty soon. My lunch, and then I'll get sorted out. Yeah, I mean, this is how busy a scanner radio is usually. Well, unusually for the day. Yesterday we had no taskings whatsoever. Then you'll have like 3 and 4. Then you'll have another quiet spell for a few days, and then you'll have another busy day. Just crazy. But never mind. Right, what we'll do, guys, we'll fill these bits in, and then I'll stick the doors in, and then we're gonna go. Right, so that's one door, like that. But this prison's gonna be more or less ready to go once it's properly built. Because what I was gonna do, I was just gonna continue doing as much as I could, but I just have to wait and see what happens. Right, but what I might do, I might go and get me lunch soon and then continue with this later on this afternoon. So if I do, please watch out for it. Because it looks to me I won't be going on duty here with Thomas anytime soon. Mind, I know he's like me, he's quite busy lately, so up to the run up to Christmas and stuff. So yeah. But no doubt he'll let me know in due course what's happening. Right, so that's them cells done. Right, so we've got them cells just going down. These ones are going to be the main segregation cells. I know they were a wee bit bigger, but I am going to alter that to make them a wee bit smaller. But it's easy to do, guys, so don't start fretting. Because what we can do, we can cut these into what do you call it? We can put these into 3, and then I'll show you the next bit that you can do. But it's quite a simple process, but it's very, very time consuming. But we'll do it before we go, and then I'll show you. So what we'll do is we'll go like that. It's like 1, right? Then we'll go to about there, which is going to be 2, and then we'll go take this off, take this out, and then it's going to be about there. So all I've basically done, guys, is shorten them a wee bit. Not by much, but I have shortened it and made it into like 3 type thing.
Amble mobile, Humber.
And then once you've got them ones, again there just to fill in. And I'll take that stupid.
Mobile, Humber Coast Guard. An incident you attended on Sunday has been reactivated. The EPIRB from the vessel is now going off again. I understand that it's on station with you. Can you confirm to me how it's being stored?
Oops. Oh dear. The EPIRB's gone off, guys. Basically what that is
Humber Coast Guard, Roger. Is someone able to go there and just turn it off for us, please? It's sending distress alerts out. And we'll need to confirm the hex ID on it, please.
Oops. The EPIRB is the emergency position and indicating radio beacon, which is like an alert that goes to a Coast Guard station to say that they're in distress, and I hate to say it's one of their EPIRB alerts. Oh dear.
This is Humber Coast Guard, Roger, that's good news. If someone could give us a call when they get to the EPIRB on station and we'll deal with it landline.
Oh dear. Someone's been naughty. Right. So there you go. Right guys, we'll fill these ones in, and then I think I'm going to call it a day. Unless I do another one, a re-continuation this afternoon. But what I'll do if it is the case, then I'll just put part 6 continuation, and then you just won't get confused. Unless I just mark it out as part 7, I don't know yet, but we'll see. Right. And we'll see what happens. But like I say, guys, thank you ever so much for watching. And like I say, sorry again it took so long, but with us not being well, it's been a awkward task anyway to do, especially on your own, because then you don't get things done quick anyway. But you're going to get someone come on here though, saying, well, why have you done your flat tail? Well, it doesn't matter, because if needs be, we can just just raise it up that way, and just hope the whole floor doesn't have to come out. It shouldn't do. And what we'll do, we'll extend these doors out a bit, make a bit longer, because bearing in mind these are going to be the segregation cells. And basically what segregation is, guys, it's whether they're taken down to like a solitary type arrangement. I don't know what I'm going to call the young offenders yet, I haven't decided. But basically that's how it's gonna look once it's all done. Then there's only the doors to put into there, and then the next one is to put across. Right guys, so we'll fill these walls in, and then I'm going to call it a day, and then hopefully come back this afternoon. If I don't, I will catch you tomorrow, and I do promise you that I will. But like I say, I'm sorry that I haven't been on yesterday, but like I say, I just wasn't well at all with us having this head cold type thing. But it's just how it is, unfortunately. But fancy that EPIRB going off, which sends out an alert. Because I said it's come from a vessel, it hasn't, it's just come from the station type thing. Right, so basically that's that bit, and then we'll be ready. But what we'll do, we'll, like I said, just finish this off, and then I'm gonna go and get some lunch. I don't know what I'm gonna have yet, because I don't feel hungry, but I might just have a, I don't know, egg and bacon toast or something. As long as I don't have any bread for me tea tonight, type of thing. But like I say guys, I hope you are enjoying this, and I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank everybody else who's joined in, and if you have liked and subscribed, thank you ever so much. Remember guys, it's not just your channel, it's my channel as well. It's not just your channel, it's everybody's channel, as long as it's well respected and well looked after. And like I say guys, whatever happens, you know where I am if you need anything. Right, so that's coming on at the minute. Right, we've just got these main cells to do, but I won't carry on now, because like I say, I need to go and get a cup of tea. But there's just this main cell to do here, and then the just put the doors in, and then just make the other ones into that. Right, let's put that back in, because that was part of the main wall anyway. Right, there you go. Now I'll tell you what, just quickly do these, and then I'm going to go. And then on the next stream, all these to do is put the doors in, the main window, and then there's the top cells, and then we'll be done. Once the proper roof goes on. Oh no, then there's the that second part I'm gonna do, and then there's the exercise yard at the back, and then we'll be done. If you've got any ideas for the what do you call it, the prison name, please stick it in chat. But please don't sort of give us any silly name. And if you want, you can give us a proper prison name. It's entirely up to you. Right, young offenders place. If there's one near you and you want us to call that, that's fine. But there you go. Right, it is coming on now guys, believe it or not. Right, let's break into this up here. and then we'll just have a look at these next ones, and then I'm gonna go and get some lunch because my stomach thinks my throat's being cut, type thing. Right, so there you go. I was going to stick windows in, but I'm not now, guys. But yeah, that's how it's basically going to be. Then we'll do some other titivations later on in the other cells downstairs and that. And that'll be more or less it for the build once the main roof goes up. And then that'll be it. Right, I've just got to go and do one more thing down here, and then I am going to call it a day. Something that I forgot. Right, let's just have a look. Right, that'll do. Right, what I'm going to do, guys, we're just going to see if it fits first. Yep, it does. Right. A lot of people don't like the idea of what I'm doing now, but at the end of the day, it does show it off, you know. And I know you'll get people saying, well, why have you done it that way? Because it just blocks it off anyway. Why no, it doesn't matter. It's just how it is.
New Biggin Mobile, this is Summer Coast Guard. Roger, so your tests reports of a high-risk missing male last seen in the Amble area. I request you proceed to the Castle car park and liaise with police, CR5 Delta and other Coast Guard rescue teams to conduct a roadside search from the 1068 bridge west to the next dam and the cottage. Missing male was last seen wearing a dark top with white arms. Over.
I think it's that same one who went missing a few months ago. In fact, I'm almost sure it is. I could be wrong, but I'm sure that's who it is. But I don't know. Oh god, this looks awfully cramped now. It looks good though.
Amble Mobile from the Coast Guard, you're good readable, channel 0, over.
No, in fact I don't like it. No, we'll take it out. It's too cramped. We'll still keep that other one in, but I just won't want that other one in. Right, so there you go. So basically, guys, that's the main floors done now, bar the windows and all the rest of it. So basically all we're doing now, if you just bear with me 1 second, is we're going to come up here and we're going to start putting the roof design in, and I'll show you how that's going to be. Shall I or not? No, I'll just have a flat roof, but then I'll show you how to do the edging on the next bit on the next episode. So basically, guys, what I'm going to use this for, I wasn't going to tell you, but I think I will. No, in fact I'm not going to, but let's just say it's going to be a bit of a surprise. But I'll have to extend it this way as well, or else it's not going to be big enough. Right, so I'm going to show you this next bit. And then I'll show you on the next bit, on the next video, what it's going to be all about. But I'm going to have to extend it quite a bit this way, so then it extends to a bigger platform. Then I'm going to show you what it's going to be, but I'm not going to tell you what it's going to be yet till I work it out. But hopefully it should come to fruition, all being well. Right. Okay, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, that is the end of the stream. Thank you ever so much for watching. Thank you ever so much for your support, and I hope to catch us all in the next one. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you have liked and subscribed, thank you ever so much, and thank you for that person who is watching. And I hope you are having a good day so far. So please just bear with us up until blah, blah, blah. 12:30, 1 o'clock, 1:30, then I'll be back to continue with this. So the next part of the project is putting the doors and all sorts in the other cells, and then there's this new build that I'm thinking of doing, but at present I'm not going to tell you what it is, because it will spoil the surprise. But I will tell you in due course what it is going to be, but I'm not going to tell you as yet. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, so thank you ever so much for watching. Thank you ever so much for your support, and I hope to catch us all at 1:30 PM. And thank you ever so much for watching, and bye for now. Thanks again. Peace out. Peace out, everybody, and thanks again. Bye for now.